Deep within the black abyss, stars twinkled like distant diamonds scattered across a velvet cloth. The spaceship Endeavour, a testament to human ingenuity and ambition, sliced through the cosmos. Its hull, gleaming silver, reflected the cold, distant light of a nearby nebula. Inside, the hum of advanced technology filled the sterile metallic corridors. It was a symphony of progress, a testament to humanity's reach for the stars. Lieutenant James Sterling, a young officer in Her Majesty's Stellar Navy, adjusted the collar of his uniform. The fabric was stiff, a reminder of the discipline and rigor that came with his position. Each crease and fold had to be perfect, reflecting the high standards expected of him. His reflection stared back from the polished surface of a nearby console, the gleaming metal capturing every detail of his face. He saw not just an officer, but a man on the brink of a monumental journey, a face etched with determination and a hint of apprehension. The mission ahead was unlike any other he had faced. It was not just about navigating through the stars, but about making history. The weight of the mission to establish contact with a newly discovered alien race rested heavily on his shoulders. This was a task that could change the course of humanity, bridging the gap between known and unknown civilizations. He yearned for the vast expanse of space, the thrill of the unknown. The stars had always called to him, a siren song of adventure and discovery. Each twinkling light represented a world of possibilities, a chance to explore the uncharted. But a flicker of unease danced in his emerald green eyes. The unknown was not just thrilling, it was also terrifying. The alien race they were about to contact could be friend or foe, and the outcome of this mission was uncertain. He knew that every decision he made could have far-reaching consequences, not just for himself, but for all of humanity. Sterling reviewed the mission details on a holographic display, absorbing every piece of information. The data was sparse, but it was all they had. He had to be prepared for any eventuality, ready to adapt and respond to whatever they might encounter. He interacted with his crew, discussing the mission and ensuring everyone was on the same page. Each member of the team had a crucial role to play, and their success depended on their ability to work together seamlessly. Taking a deep breath, Sterling steeled himself for the mission ahead. The journey would be long and fraught with challenges, but he was ready. He had trained his entire life for this moment, and he would not falter. As the spaceship launched into the vastness of space, Sterling felt a mix of excitement and trepidation. The stars stretched out before him, a canvas of endless possibilities. He was about to embark on the greatest adventure of his life, and he was determined to make it a success. Gazing out the window at the stars, Sterling felt a sense of resolve wash over him. No matter what lay ahead, he would face it with courage and determination. The fate of the mission, and perhaps the future of humanity, rested in his hands. A sharp, piercing alarm shattered the quiet hum of the spaceship. Red lights blinked urgently, bathing the corridors in an eerie glow. A voice, laced with urgency, crackled through the intercom. "Incoming transmission, unknown origin, all personnel report to battle stations." Sterling's blood ran cold. His heart pounded against his ribs like a drum. This was no ordinary first contact. Chaos erupted. Crew members scrambled to their stations, their faces pale with fear and adrenaline. The Endeavour shuddered violently as if an unseen giant had struck a blow against its hull. Alarms blared, their high-pitched screams echoing through the ship. Sterling, his mind racing, sprinted towards his designated post, his boots thudding against the metal floor. On the bridge, Captain Evelyn Vance, a woman of steely resolve, barked orders. Her gaze, reflected in the holographic display before her, was fixed on the image of several unidentified spacecraft. Sleek, black and menacing, they swarmed around the Endeavour like predatory wolves surrounding their prey. Weapons glowed ominously, spitting out beams of energy that ripped through the void, tearing into the Endeavour's shields. The Endeavour shuddered under the relentless assault. Sterling, strapped into his position at the weapons console, returned fire with calculated precision. Explosions blossomed in the void, a deadly ballet of light and destruction. Each blast that rocked the ship sent a tremor through Sterling's very being, a stark reminder of their vulnerability. The bridge crew worked with synchronized efficiency, their faces grim, their determination unwavering. For a moment, a sliver of hope pierced the darkness. One of the alien vessels, caught in the crossfire, erupted in a fiery explosion. A cheer, short-lived and laced with desperation, went up on the bridge. But the respite was fleeting. The remaining alien vessels seemed to redouble their efforts, their attacks growing fiercer, their accuracy unnerving. Section 8 overwhelmed. The Endeavour, battered and bruised, groaned under the relentless barrage. Shields faltered, systems failed. One by one, the lights flickered and died, plunging sections of the ship into darkness. The air grew heavy with the stench of burning metal and the tang of fear. Sterling, his face streaked with sweat, fought against the rising tide of despair. He knew with a sickening certainty that they were fighting a losing battle. Section 9. The price of defeat. A deafening roar tore through the Endeavour as a critical hit breached their defences. The once impenetrable shields of the spacecraft flickered and failed, leaving the crew vulnerable to the relentless onslaught. The ship shuddered violently, metal groaning under the strain as alarms blared and lights flickered ominously. The bridge, once a beacon of hope and human endeavour, was ripped apart in a blinding flash of light and searing heat. Consoles exploded, sending shards of glass and metal flying through the air. The captain's chair, a symbol of command and control, was now a twisted wreck. The crew, who had once worked in unison, were now scattered, their faces etched with fear and despair. Sterling, thrown from his station, felt a searing pain lance through his leg. He tried to move, but the pain was too intense, and he could feel the warm, sticky sensation of blood trickling down his limb. His mind raced, thoughts of his family and the mission's importance flashing before his eyes. He knew he had to survive, not just for himself, but for everyone counting on him. He lay there amidst the wreckage and the dying, staring into the abyss, his own mortality staring back at him. The sounds of the battle outside were muffled, as if the universe itself was holding its breath. Sterling's vision blurred, but he could still make out the forms of his fallen comrades, each one a reminder of the price they were paying. He reached out, his fingers brushing against the cold metal floor, and whispered a silent promise to fight on, no matter the cost. Section 10. Silent stars. The alien vessels, their mission complete, disappeared into the blackness as swiftly as they had arrived. Silence descended, heavy and absolute. The Endeavour, a mangled wreck, drifted aimlessly through the vast emptiness of space. The stars, once beacons of hope and exploration, now seemed cold and indifferent, silent witnesses to humanity's defeat. Section 11. What remains? Sterling, his vision blurring, clung to consciousness. The dim lights of the shattered control room flickered, casting eerie shadows on the walls. He could feel the cold metal beneath him, a stark reminder of the reality he was facing. The pain was a distant throb, overshadowed by the profound sense of loss that washed over him. Memories of laughter, camaraderie, and shared dreams played in his mind, now haunting echoes in the silence of space. The Endeavour, their mission, his comrades, all gone. The once vibrant ship, now a ghostly wreck, drifted aimlessly among the stars. Each piece of debris told a story of bravery, sacrifice, and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. Yet amidst the wreckage of his dreams, a spark of defiance flickered. Sterling's spirit, though battered, refused to be extinguished. He knew that giving up was not an option. Humanity, he knew, was made of sterner stuff. Throughout history they had faced insurmountable odds and emerged stronger. This was just another chapter in their enduring saga. They would rebuild, they would learn, and they would return to the stars. The vision of a new dawn, a future where humanity thrived among the cosmos, fueled his resolve. This was not the end, merely a beginning. The journey ahead was fraught with challenges, but it was also filled with endless possibilities. Sterling knew that as long as there was hope, there was a way forward. The stars awaited their return, and with unwavering determination, they would rise again.